Welcome to the virtual Talladega Super Speedway. 2.66 miles in length, this track is a high-speed, exciting race every single time we come here. Multi-line racing. 2, 3, sometimes even 4 cars wide across the track can happen here regularly. Hey, number 22, why don't you get out of the way? Bump drafting is one way to propel yourself faster around this track. In a pack like this, cars can reach speeds somewhere between 190, 200 miles an hour, and sometimes even faster. Tire wear, fuel consumption, aerodynamics all come into play here in this fantastic race car simulation that we like to call NASCAR Racing 2003 season. Leaving the track at high speed for pit lane is always a challenge. That solid yellow line is the commitment line. The white line is the speed line. So once you're behind the yellow line, you have to pit. And you need to get the car down to 55 miles per hour from a possible 200 miles per hour to avoid getting a black flag penalty. Keep in mind too, on pit road in this game, collisions are on. Unlike its successor, iRacing, you can't just drive down pit road and not expect to hit other cars. Getting in and out of your pit stall requires lots of finesse. Many things can happen on pit road, and they can happen fast, and they can ruin races. Three ways to get onto pit road. This is the wrong way. As you can see, this car is traveling about 100 miles an hour when it hits that white and yellow stripe. Too fast. Here it's pretty close. About 77 miles per hour when they hit that stripe. Now you can compensate and you might be all right. But this is how you do it properly. 55 mile an hour speed limit, 55 mile an hour when you hit the stripe. If you are able to get the car slowed down enough to make it onto pit lane without getting a penalty, making your pit stop and getting out without speeding, that yellow dotted line is when you are allowed to merge back into traffic here at Talladega. Most cars choose to do so on the backstretch as we see here. Getting into your pit stall properly also affects the speed in which your pit crew can do service on your car. Here you can see the car angled a little bit to the right, not straight with that white line. That will affect the speed at which they can change your tires and will also affect the amount of fuel that they can get into the tank. In a long race, you need all the fuel you can get. So you are going to want to do it exactly like this. The car as straight as possible, right on the sign. The maximum amount of fuel will make it into the tank, which at the end of the race could be a matter of miles or even quarter miles on that fuel. That has been your overview of the virtual Talladega Super Speedway. 2.66 miles is a long track, but it yields high speeds and lots of excitement. So we hope you have fun watching the event today. Thank you for watching.